Today will be an unhinged review of an absolutely unhinged match.
Striker! Twat! Is a football. Boost! Eat my goal! Shit!
Like, it's the next day, and I'm still laughing. All right, let's cut the crap and just talk about the goals here. We'll start with Trent. So, Trent goes ahead and starts the match by scoring one of the greatest free kicks I've ever seen at Anfield.
He's going to go for goal, which he is. Oh! Oh, what a goal!
When it went in, is there anything sweeter than a shot hitting off the crossbar and going in? And I feel like you don't see them that often these days. Absolutely sensational strike. And he even knew it as well with his reaction. He was like, whoo. It was one of those ones where you're almost laughing like, ah! And of course, I'm doing this in the sitting room. I have my daughter and I have my, for want of a better word, wife. We're not married yet. That's not what we're talking about. Anyway, the goal goes in and I'm losing my shit. The two of them like looking at each other like... Now, some people out there, the FA, are trying to, they have given it technically as an own goal.
What's going on?
Hey, we're just trying to have a good time, Narc. Why do you want to destroy us?
But they gave it to him. Doesn't matter. It's Trent's goal. That's all we care about. And speaking of Trent, his passing all game. Absolutely insane. He's clinically insane. He shouldn't even be on the pitch. He should be locked up with that kind of talent. And then when they brought on Gomez and they're like saying to Trent, go. Just go. I'm like, he's in midfield. Straight up, midfield, no strings. Is there something to be said for just sticking him in there, having Gomez and right back, having 4 in midfield and 2 up top? Not my place. That's not why you're here. So anyway, to get back to it. It's 1-0. Great. We can see the shit goal. Now, I don't blame Kelleher too much for that one. Yes, he was megged. I like Kelleher. He's my countryman. But then I thought, you know what? It's not fair to compare him with the greatest keeper and person in the history of mankind. So I thought, all right, fine. There's obviously goals here. We're at home. It's Fulham. Let's just take it and move on. It'll be 5-1 instead of 5-0. And then MacAllister. And I was only saying it last month. All of our new signings have had their moment. I'm like, I just want MacAllister to have his moment. I don't want to miss it.
But Marge, that little guy hasn't done anything yet. He's gonna do something, and you know it's gonna be good.
And oh my God, did he have his moment. He goes and scores an even better goal than Trent's. MacAllister's shaping up for it, and he doesn't even take a touch to knock it on. I'm like, well, don't shoot. I'm watching it on the phone, I'm just like... My family are trying to have a peaceful day in the sitting room. Like, it's just me losing it. My girlfriend's on the phone, my daughter's doing some drawing sort of thing. The dog and the cat are asleep on the floor. It's Sunday, it's raining outside. It's all peaceful, and then there's me going... He goes and pulls out one of the best goals I've seen Liverpool ever score in the history of their history. Nunez in the celebration. He's like, go on, get out of here, you beauty. MacAllister obviously thought, you know what, I'm playing in this deeper role. I miss scoring goals. I'm just going to shoot from deep. So then, okay, unbelievable. Too unbelievable. I'm already reeling. I'm like, fucking, he's finally had his moment. God, I love this team. I'm so hyped up. I'm hyped up at 6:45 a.m. Then Fulham match Liverpool by scoring one of the worst goals I've seen at Anfield. I mean, it trickled in. Now, look, I do blame Kelleher for this one. I don't quite know what he's doing. I know he was kind of going for it. Maybe he went too early. I don't know. But the idea that you could have MacAllister's goal and Fulham's second goal, and they still count the same. Now, before I go any further, I have to address something. A bigger travesty than Fulham's second goal. This. I'm absolutely devastated. And if he keeps this up, I don't know what I'm going to do. What is that? I shouldn't be so obsessed. Darwin, I love you. But no. Didn't like it. Look, everyone's free to do what they want with whatever, with their hair or whatever. Except that. If this team has learned anything in the last few years, is that changing your hairstyle is a bad idea. We saw it with Trent. Look how Trent's performing this year since he's cut off the dreads. Nothing wrong with dreads, but it definitely coincided with a drop in form. Don't mess things up. The second half rolls around and it's like, as the clock's ticking on, it's like 55 minutes, 65 minutes, 75 minutes. I'm like, this is going to be one of those late drama goals now if we get at them from this game. And there was late drama. So they score a goal. We're losing this game. Like maybe 3-3 if we're lucky, but we cannot get the ball in the net this half. And then I see the sub coming on. Now look, I love Endo. But when I seen him coming on, I was thinking, what the f*** is that going to do? And then he goes and pulls out an absolute worldie of his own.
Clock starting to move very fast now for Liverpool. Minutes will be flashing by. Now Salah. It's going the other way. And Endo!
Kenichi, what a strike. I think this was as visually pleasing a goal to me as MacAllister's strike. And I tell you what I love about the goal as well. He strikes it and, like, you know, new player, obviously wants to do well. It's at Anfield. It's a big sort of tense moment. Big release. You could forgive him for celebrating more. But all he does is, as soon as the goal goes in, he doesn't break stride. He's going straight for that ball to get it, to go back to the halfway line. He doesn't even, at the time, he's not like, yes, okay, let's go. He shoots and then he's straight in. Luckily, Salah gets it, and then, so he turns around. He gives a little, come on, to the crowd. And then it's fucking game on. And then what, 30 seconds later, Trent, I mean, I lost it. I lost it so much that I was asked to please leave the room and watch it in a different room. Adidas Predators marketing team are like, so unbelievable strike, and so many things I love about this goal and celebration. So that's what I really dissect. It's not the tactics, it's the mood, the vibes. Trent is so chill, he's so ice cold normally. So when you see him getting animated, you're like, fucking, it just hits different. And the goal went in. You see that fucking, yes. So much I love about this. One, I love the fact that all the players run this way. Darwin Nunez just runs off this way. And I'm thinking, where's he going? Turns out he's going straight to Klopp.
No, don't look at me. Run. No, don't come over here. Oh boy.
Him, Klopp, Szoboszlai having a little hug together. Like, fucking brilliant. Then, meanwhile, on the pitch, I love this view of the celebration. They all just come sliding in. Absolute scene. I didn't expect to be punching the air with such venom for a win against Fulham. The whole time my heart's just pumping like this those last few minutes. And when that ball went in.
Oh, really? Now that's too much.
And then, who's there to meet Trent when he comes off the pitch? His old mate, Andy Robertson. Delighted for his pal. Like, I was not expecting that today. And what a feeling. Like, what I'll be dining off this for days. So we're second in the league after coming out of an unbelievable game. Who cares what happens next week? As things stand now, things are brilliant. Whatever happens next week, good or bad, that's next week us's problem. Today's us will be going around our place of work or home or school or whatever it is that you do, and every once in a while a goal will pop into your head, or you'll remember the game and you'll just be like, fucking yes. Just a little, yes. In other news, just before we wrap up, Man City and Spurs, some Super Sunday. So City and Spurs went 3-3, great game. Controversy in the last second when referee Simon Hooper, remember him?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You would think all he would want to do after that Diaz scandal is just keep a low profile. It's like, okay, I'm reffing Super Sunday, 4 o'clock, going to be a lot of eyes on it. And he's thinking, okay, you know what, I've actually reffed a pretty good game here. I think people are going to start forgetting about that Diaz thing. And maybe I'll be looked at as one of the best referees in the league. And then it's going through. And you can tell by the look on his face that he knows it. And oh my God, Haaland's face. He's like Vigo from Ghostbusters. One of my favourite movies, that's why I mention it. Oh, what a fuck up. What an absolute fuck up. And finally, in a Where Are They Now segment, our boy Ox, still doing good things over in Turkey, scored this lovely goal where he's basically running from the halfway line. Go on, Ox. I'd just like to see him happy. Go on, son. Oh, the fantasy football. Let's see where we're at. Haven't checked it. And if you want to join, there's the code. Okay, let's see where we're at here. I've got 60 points myself. Oh, man. I've dropped to 106th. And top of the table this week is my man, Evan O'Donovan, with a whopping 84 points. Evan, you little beauty. Trippier, Trent, Odegaard, Saka, Gordon, Watkins, Haaland. My man, well done, Evan. I'm liking it, lads. Let's keep it going. If you want to join, I'll give you a shout out. I'll give whoever's... That's my time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and up the Reds.